Stephen, 1-0 victory over Larne. You must be really pleased with that performance and result.
Yeah, yes, it was. It was a very professional performance from us today. 1-0 and really should have been 3 or 4. They've I think had one effort on goal, a header in the first half, and that was their lot. So we've kept them at arm's length. We knew they were trying to play. They changed their shape 3 times in the game to try and counteract what we were doing. None of it worked, and I thought Josh Robinson, Daniel again today, dealt with every ball. They tried a long ball in the second half, tried to get a ball in behind us, didn't work. And as I say, we kept them at arm's length the whole game. And you have to be on your toes. He's a professional team, and they work hard and they knock it about well, and you have to make sure you're on your toes at all times. So good teams in this league this year, and you're going to be asked the question every single week to try and get points. But I think our boys were well worth it today.
We see the fourth official putting 5 minutes up of additional time, and obviously it becomes nervy because of the scoreline. But you must be really pleased. Larne didn't cause you any problems. They didn't play through you in any way. It's probably their set pieces, a couple of long throw-ins into the box that you had to deal with just to secure the win.
Yeah, whenever a game's you're trying to see a game out and people are putting long ball into your box, you got to defend it out of there. And people like Jordan Owens. Jordan Owens was on for like 10 minutes and he puts his head in 6 or 7 balls, and that's important to see a game through. So yeah, you've got to use all your experience about how you try to do it and try and get over that line. But I thought the team today, 10 minutes pre-half time, we'd lost our shape a little bit. We made a couple of adjustments, and then I thought second half we really got about them, and I thought there was some exceptional performances.
It was a feisty game, to say the least. There was plenty of, I think I counted maybe 8 or 9 yellow cards from the referee, maybe some unwarranted, and probably could have controlled the game better in some ways. But you must be happy with the passion that the team showed today on and off the ball.
Yeah, when these games at this level are so highly charged, and fighting for every point, and that, you're going to get that passion come out in a football match, and the good part about it all is everybody shakes hands afterwards, moves on, and that's the way it should be. I have no issue with that. It was a tough game of football for everybody, but as I say, I thought our guys today had that wee bit of extra hunger, that wee bit of just first to the ball, going into every tackle, and I thought they were well worth it.
Just to conclude, Stephen, you made reference there, just the spell maybe Larne had at the end of the first half, maybe for 10 or 15 minutes, and maybe just a wee shape change. I think they started with 3 centre halves. Jeff Hughes was very deep, and then they maybe solid back 4, and they moved in. Did you just have to adapt to that maybe at half time, and was that your thought process behind the substitution at half time?
Well, Johnny McMurray had got a yellow card, and he was very fired up here for the game today. I was anxious it might turn into a red card within 5 minutes of the second half, and he had made a couple of wee fouls after his yellow card, and we were just a little bit anxious about that, which is natural. So we just had to be careful, and we were also just a little bit worried about the way they had changed their shape a little bit, and then we adjusted to make sure that we were in the right area of the football pitch to deal with what was ahead for the next 45, and it worked very well.
Stephen, have a nice weekend. Well done today, and thank you very much. Thank you. Cheers. Josh, thank you very much for joining us. 1-0 victory over Larne today. Man of the match performance. How did you enjoy that?
I loved it, playing against my old team, so it was a big one for me personally, but overall the team was fantastic and really happy, and yes, I enjoyed it.
Well-deserved winners today. I think probably on the balance of play there could have been, and the balance of chances, you probably could have. Paul Heatley had a great opportunity to go 2-0 up. Defensively, Josh, what pleased you most today? Because they didn't play through you. When the 5-minute board goes up and it's nervy, as we seen last week, but the set pieces was the thing really that they threw at you today.
Yeah, personally, as a defender, we defended us so well. They didn't have many chances. If I can recall, there was one chance they had and pinball in the box, but we all defended well and put our bodies on the line. That's what we have to do week in, week out here. For us, we had loads of chances, I felt, and Heats had a great chance. And if we score out, make it 2-0, it's a wee bit easier for the fans and for us to see that through. But I tested this today, and good character from the boys to see it out. And it was like last week, I felt like it was, if we look back on last week, it was very disappointing to lose that. That should be 6 points here, but we'll build on it today. There was a different side of it in that last half an hour. We were able to see it out, and with really professional seeing things out, and that's what I'm glad about and happy about.
I wanted to ask you, we're now 4 league games in, Josh. How are you settling in back at Seaview here? I know I met with you a few months ago and we discussed all of those things, but how are you getting on back at Seaview? Obviously to hear the man of the match announcement today and the fans, cheering that. How are you feeling about all that, and how's it been for you?
Yeah, delighted. I thought I'd never get man of the match here, but No, I'm happy, and the fans are actually been really, really kind to me and welcoming me in, and I'm delighted about that. But there's a lot of more to come from me and for Lemons, and I'm going to keep on trying to give the best performance I can every week, and that's what I'm all about. And I said that, and I'm going to give me all and try and give me all for the shirt, and hopefully they've seen that, and yeah, just happy how things are going, and there's a lot more to come.
Just finally, Josh, we move into next Saturday is another very tough test. We go to the Oval to play Glentoran. How tough is that challenge going to be? And there's no easy games in this league, but it's back in the battle next week. And how tough is that going to be?
Very tough. They're a great side. I don't know what their score was today.
Yeah, I think it was 3-1 maybe, or
3-1. So
or more. I can't remember the last time.
Their front line. I think they have the best front line in the league, and you can see that from watching from the offset. But they're tough, and then if you're doing well, they bring on 2 more top quality players. So we have to be at our best. We know what. We'll work hard all week, and Stephen will have us prepared like he has been doing, and we'll give it our best shot. And there's confidence coming from the day, and there's big belief. That's the kind of result and performance needed today to go to next week to give a good account of ourselves, and we'll give it all, and hopefully we'll get a positive result, and hopefully fans can come and support us, and fans will get today, and hopefully it's all good all around.
Well done today, Josh, and have a very nice weekend. Cheers, mate.
Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.